1.5 seconds and 2.5 seconds. That's it. Now, the dope drill, data on previous engagement, data on previous experience. Your target, the goal is to keep all rounds within the A zone, going as fast as you can. Now, why is that valuable to the actual user of this target or this drill?
You know where you fail.
You know where you're outrunning your headlights. You know where you're failing. You have a failure baseline. Once you've established a failure baseline, you know what it looks like within your first round ability, your splits on rounds 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you know your total overall time. So this is a huge staple in my trackable progression. When I get on the range, I shoot this cold as fast as I can to the point of failure. I'm literally trying to fail at every operational environment distance, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That means I come up, drive the gun to the target. As soon as I get a flashlight picture, 5 rounds, as fast as you can pull the trigger. All right. All right, 5 rounds.
Get ready. Stand by.
First shot.
First shot was a 1.13 and a 17 split, a 14 split, a 12 split, 13, and 15.
The overall time?
Overall time was a 171.
What did I say my goal with this target was? The first time I shoot it? As fast as possible. So there should be nothing changing about that cadence and this cadence. Or when I'm back there, that cadence or those splits and those splits.
Ready? Stand by.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost in that A zone. You think I'm going to slow down when I shoot this the next time for accountability? Absolutely not. So my data.
First shot was a 1.16. You ready? Stand by.
So I stayed on the heart. That is my point of aim. That is my nut. But because I am shooting as fast as I can, my grip or something along my presentation or whatever, I'm starting to exceed my level of capability to where these are not being reset on the nut. The squirrel is almost the nut, but I'm prematurely because I'm trying to go as fast as I can, not resetting it within that time frame. At least the grip is good. At least the trigger manipulation that I am inducing on that weapon system is not disrupting the sight.
First shot was a 138.
So 15 yards, you think I'll reshoot that again and probably slow it down? They were at 17, 15, 15, 15. What do you think the amount of time or the unit of measure, the cadence that I should be at so that the sights are actually getting settled back down on the nut? 2.0, right? I think just that 0.03 would be enough to let that sight settle back to the thoracic cavity each time. And you could always test that. You could stay at 15, say, hey, I deviated on 15, and I watched my sights. The sights were tracking back on the nut, but before it could get back on the nut, the shot was already breaking again because I'm trying to go as fast as I can.
Ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
All right, all 5 accounted for within that C zone.
All right, first shot was a 144.
All right, so what you guys see me do every yard line is you're seeing me go through my mental rehearsal of staying on the nut. I'm rising and falling that dot, but my eyes are not going and chasing that squirrel. It's staying on the nut.
You ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
All A's? All A's? 1, 2, 3, 4, right here.
Yep.
5. All A's.
All A zones. And even faster, so 193 was total. First shot was a 134. He had a 16, 14, 14, 15 overall.
So all the way through, guys, you guys are seeing these splits be consistent all the way through. That means I am shooting as fast as I am able to. Now, the refinement of the grip, my initial round that's going down range, progressively gets slower. What am I having to make sure is sealed at 25 yards? The grip. But I was able to form a better grip in a 1-3-4 at 25 and keep all rounds within that A zone region. And we can track that with all the triangles, right? Because at every yard line, I attack this and went as fast as I am capable, and I have 25 rounds in target. We're not perfect individuals. Your first round is probably coming up from a, hey, that was a shit grip, or hey, that was an improper formed grip. The shit that I learned at this yard line, staying on the nut, literally tracking, and the vertical deviation from this triangle to this triangle, and then these triangles, that right here is where I'm learning. But I'm also learning from success while I'm attempting to fail, because I had no idea that at 25 yards with this gun that I was that capable of keeping it all within the A zone, going that fast. If trying to go as fast as we can turns into a safety issue because you are not getting a formed grip, take your time on that first initial shot, but I want you to break 5 rounds as fast as you possibly can so that you can track your accountability going mock Jesus, right? Trying to outrun your headlights. It's a pretty awesome failure baseline, right? When I go and shoot with my carry gun, if I have 25 rounds in paper or not, say I have thrown a couple down here or whatever, I also need to take this, and it's not a failure just because you throw a round. It's a failure baseline, so I need to take all of this data and then translate that into shooting this again now for accountability. Because I know what I can't do, now I'm gonna see what I can do and keep it all within the A zone. You guys will learn a ton from this drill. It will help you a lot. Any questions over how to execute this on your own, with your agencies, or with your own range days?